Hey you guys, it's me, Gemstone, and this reading, Cancer. Sorry, Cancer. Um, I just got thrown off. So yeah, we're gonna see what's showing up for you this week. We're gonna be using the Fountain Tarot. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune is your card, Cancer. With the Six of Wands, with but it's reversed. Okay, so for you, Cancer, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, especially pairing it with the Six of Wands, it's basically saying good things can happen to you on a financial level. Good things can happen to you in terms of accolades that you receive at work. People acknowledging the work that you do. People think that you're doing a really great job. You may be getting a better job, getting a promotion of some kind. Whatever it is, there is an advancement that you're going to be experiencing, and that's really good. It's almost going to feel like the support that you're receiving, all of a sudden, like you're just the man of the hour or the woman of the hour where you work, or in just terms of your work in general. And so things can be very fortunate for you, really good for you, really good happenings. The Fool is kind of saying maybe things won't happen as quickly maybe as you want, though. Like it almost could be that maybe you hear that you get a job or something like that, but it takes a while before you start and all that kind of stuff. Like maybe there is some sort of delay or hold up. I kind of see here. Another way that the Fool reverse could be showing up as well, if this was a work situation, is that it could be saying that maybe you've actually done this kind of work before. Like nothing you're doing is really new. It could be, yes, an advanced position, but it's an advanced position in a field that you have already quite well established in. Now, the only thing about that is you may have to question, or you may be questioning whether you want to still remain in that field, like whether you still want to keep on in that certain company that you're in, or whatever else. Like it could be saying maybe a part of you wants to be maybe in doing something completely different with your time, and maybe the whole idea of, even though it could be a really lucrative position, and maybe it comes with some kind of acknowledgement in terms of, you know, a job well done and all that other good stuff, it might not feel like it's something you want to keep on doing, possibly. So you may be thinking maybe outside of the box into other areas or other things that are completely different, completely new, completely fresh. Maybe you just need that feeling of doing something completely different. So that's kind of what I see for you guys. But again, you have to work that out within yourself. What is more important to you at this time? Doing something different, or just excelling in the field that you're in already? Something else I'm kind of seeing within these cards is, I think there's an interesting momentum that I'm kind of seeing that's happening in the cards. It's so interesting. I didn't notice that before, but I don't know if you guys will see it if I actually showed it to you. You might not see it because the color on these cards is really subtle. But I don't know why, but I'm seeing these two people like they're falling, almost like falling in this direction. And so it's kind of looking like, yeah, even though there's this progress that you see in the cards in terms of what the cards generally represent, there is this decline that is happening as well. So it could be, I kind of get this conflict that you feel of, yes, I'm going up higher, but, you know, do I feel like I'm advancing? You know? And that's the most important thing. It's like, what is success if you don't feel happy or satisfied with the success that you have? It's like, you know, because the whole point of it is that you're supposed to feel good about where you are and what you're doing and that kind of thing. And I kind of feel like quite a few of you are questioning where you're at right now and what you're doing. So That's your card. Oh, I should have been reading. They're shuffling up like I'm picking an additional card. I should have been looking at your shadow card, which is the Eight of Coins. Yeah, that I get why you're kind of a bit bored in your situation, Cancer. You're a bit bored in your situation because it's very repetitive. Maybe some of you guys do work that's really repetitive, or it's to the point where like you know it so well you could do it forwards, backwards on, while you're doing a handstand, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes things get really, really, really old the more and more and more and more you do them. And so I kind of feel like you need to challenge yourself in a new kind of way. That's what I see for you. If it's like you do an office job, you may actually want to do something like a manual job, like something where you like this person is working with their hands or something like that. Like I kind of see you doing something totally different. It's like your passions lie elsewhere. And so this is a week where you really have to think about that. Like how can you incorporate more of what you actually like to do into your life right now? So yes. Peace and many blessings to you, Cancer. I'll be seeing you. Bye.